it's funny kind of like looking at like some of the responses to I think the Yu Yu Hakusho um, live action movie TV show. I'm not sure right now. I have to go back and check. And it's understandable. I do get it, but I'm like, we haven't really seen anything other than like the casting. So who knows how it could turn out? Honestly, like it's a thing with a lot of these live action anime or manga adaptations is that we don't really know what is going to become of a lot of them. And as time has gone on, like I haven't really thought the worst of them. Like I don't know, it's just kind of one of those situations of like we're not even giving it a chance though. I think that's really been like a thing, and it's like I feel like it's real easy to get cynical about that. And I'm not talking just about the idea of like live action adaptations of anime or things like that, but I mean just like the overall like thing of people just kind of already just shitting on it and just throwing it in the trash before it even comes out. Like at times it's warranted. It's definitely sometimes warranted, and it's fun to like poke the bear and kind of just talk shit about something when you see it. But also when you really thinking about it, it's like you're not even giving some of these fucking movies a chance just outright. Like we're just looking at the fact of, oh, it's doing this again. They need to stop doing this shit. Nobody fucking wants this anymore. But who knows? It could be good. It's like, I get it. They haven't had the greatest track records, just like video game movies. They haven't had the greatest of fucking track records. But I feel like at this point, we should like try to give it a chance. They've been stepping up. There have been people who are trying to do better. As bad as fucking Bebop, like fucking crash and burn on Netflix, for the most part, the cast seemed like they were pretty good. I haven't actually seen the show yet, but that's been one of the things that they've been praising, that the cast was pretty damn good. The set was pretty good. It's just the story just had its problems for the most part, and it's a step in the right direction. It definitely is, and it's not to sit there and say that there aren't other movies like the Rurouni Kenshin movies. Those are good movies. Most people will tell you that, but maybe it's because it's more grounded. I guess that's the argument that somebody can make, is that the Rurouni Kenshin are just samurai movies at the end of the day, and that's easy as hell. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird when you think about it. And like I said, it's easy to go real cynical about it, and like I said, not just from the perspective of the thing existing, but just like the overall perception. Because it's like, okay, now we're sitting there shitting all over something before it even comes out without really knowing who's attached to it, who's directing, who's writing it. How do we know what it's going to come out to? Like it could be Death Note, and I'm not talking about like the Netflix Death Note. It could be the Death Note movies that came out in Japan that we're seeing is pretty good for the most part. That's what I'm saying. To say that that it's just going to be completely trash out the gate, kind of trying to sell that shit short already. So I don't know. It's hard not to be cynical about even that, because it's like now the expectation of the audience is like, we don't give a fuck about this. So it gets to the point of, why even make this shit then? If the audience doesn't give a fuck about this, I know money, but if people don't give a fuck about it, why make it? If people aren't expecting the shit to be good, and they'll outright just not come to the fucking movie theater or view it on a streaming service, period, why fucking bother? Like, it gets to a point where if you're not going to watch it, and people are not going to be coming to pay money to see this, then what the fuck is the point? What's the fucking point of doing it if nobody's going to go ahead and watch it?